Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Cheers and welcome back to Classic Game Room, where I'm reviewing a game called Soccer on the Game Boy. Soccer. You think they could have come up with a more exciting title for this one? Maybe Death Super Action Laser Soccer. Or Australian Rules Football. You can play soccer or football almost anywhere on a field, in the desert, and traffic underwater, and now on your Game Boy thanks to 1994's Soccer. A very unimaginative title. It's not even international soccer or pro soccer. Soccer versus Street Fighter 7. It's just soccer. Soccer. Soccer? I hardly know her. From Denton Designs, Elite Systems, and Rage Software, we get Soccer on the go in black and white. Or at least green and black if you're playing on the old school Game Boy. I would say this is a pretty ambitious title, considering it's a late release, a 1994 release for the Game Boy. That's actually quite playable and has a lot of stuff going on screen at once. Soccer's biggest problem, like the title, is that it just doesn't really stand out amid a sea of other soccer games. Also, I think it's hard to see on the old Game Boy. It's much better on the Game Boy Advance SP or the Super Game Boy player. Some color does this game a lot of good. You're the guy with the red arrow, or it's just black or murky on the old Game Boy. It's a lot easier to tell what's going on with some color. This plays like any other old school soccer game. If you've ever played a soccer video game before, you can dive right into this and enjoy soccer. I think it automatically chooses which player you're controlling. You can pass, you can kick, and then on defense you can slide tackle and stealth kill. Wait, let me check my notes again. Sorry, I meant kick the ball. Sometimes I get those things confused. Although I do think stealth kills will get you a red card. And you can cash those in for weapon upgrades. Now, the rest of the game is pretty straightforward. You can choose from one of several countries, play a friendly match, or a tournament. One nice feature is that you can adjust your squads, and the game puts up a pretty nice level of competition depending on who you're playing. Apparently, in 1994, Germany has a far superior soccer team than Japan. In fact, I'm playing as Germany right now, although every country looks the same. This game was sent to the show by my friend Mark in Bremen, Germany. Thank you, Mark. After the game, my team went out and celebrated by listening to the Scorpions, followed by Big in Japan. Unless you're Game Boy Collector Superfan number 1 that needs to own every Game Boy game, I'd say that you could probably pass on soccer. Not because it's bad or poorly made, just because it's pretty much outdated by now. There's better soccer games, and there were better soccer games back then. It's not bad for a Game Boy release, so if you're doing some time traveling back to 94 or 95 and you don't want to bring your Nintendo 4DS with you, just bring soccer on the Game Boy. It should give you less of a headache. They really could have made some more exciting music for when you win, though. Come on, Rock You Like a Hurricane would have been fabulous. In fact, I'm going to play it now. After I enjoy this catchy tune. Woo!